Okay, real question here. Which one of these dogs do you think gets more attention? Shelby. This is Shelby, and that is Sasha. And be honest, because they are both equally adorable. I love them both equally the same. But the interesting part is Shelby, this white one, she follows me around nonstop. Like, Mom, are you okay? Mom, love me, pick me, notice me. Drops the ball as I'm like even doing my makeup. Meanwhile, Sasha, completely different energy. I mean, this girl is relaxed. She's unbothered. She's never chasing. She doesn't beg for food. She's never worried. She's literally just existing. Like, obviously, things are working out for me. I'll see you later. And this is what's really interesting. Neither of them talk. Neither of them are texting me or hounding, like, well, Shelby's hounding me. They don't bark. So how do I feel differently? Because they're emitting energy. It's an energy, it's a signal, a frequency. And my beautiful, sexy, gorgeous friends, you all day, every day are emitting energy and a frequency too. Think of it as like your vibe. And this may be the reason your reality has not changed yet, or your dreams or love has not come into your life. So in this video, I want to show you and explain how and why your body is constantly emitting a signal, and why trying harder, like Shelby energy, pushes things further away, and how to actually start shifting your frequency so life begins reflecting something completely different, the reality that you want to experience and see. And I don't want you just to understand this intellectually. I want you to actually start applying it. Because this is the one thing, like, I understood it intellectually for years, but when I started applying it was when my whole life changed for the better. But if you are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Lee Ann, and welcome to my channel, Rise and Elevate, where I talk about universal principles and give real live examples how I've utilized them to create, bring forth, manifest a pretty amazing, beautiful life for myself. So if you've ever thought that, why am I trying so hard but still feel stuck? Stay with me, because this may be the missing piece. One core concept that you need to understand is your body is broadcasting a signal. And I want to talk about frequency. I want to talk of vibrations. And before anyone clicks off and thinks, oh, here this lady goes with this woo-woo crazy stuff, hang on, stay with me, because this is actually incredibly practical. Think about it. Your nervous system is constantly scanning. Your thoughts become an emotion, your emotions become patterns, and eventually your body memorizes emotional states, meaning if you are constantly emitting and feeling stress, lack, need, fear, uncertainty, your body begins operating from that emotional baseline. And people around you feel it. Opportunities feel it. Relationships feel it. Even life is reflecting it back to you, because your body is constantly communicating, even when your mouth is shut, just like these dogs. And this is where a lot of people just unwillingly stay stuck. And I know for myself, I stayed stuck for so long because I thought, if I try a little harder, if I put a little bit more work into it, if I do these affirmations more, and I drag this big old vision board out, all that stuff is great. But if you're still emitting, like, think of your body as this Wi-Fi. What are those Wi-Fi boxes or whatever they are? You're just putting out this signal, and reality is going to reflect that signal back to you. It is a universal law. And if you don't know what you're signaling, take an inventory. And that's where you're going to get the hard but honest truth. Take an inventory of what is showing up, because you can emotionally say that you want love, but subconsciously still just be putting out this energy that you don't deserve it, or this fear of lack, of abandonment. You could be subconsciously saying, okay, on your vision board, I'm the CEO of this company, but subconsciously feeling these inner emotions that you're not smart enough and you will fail. So how do we clean it up? First of all, you've got to take an inventory, because like I said, it is a universal principle, and this reality is nothing but a mirror, and it's reflecting everything back of what you internally from the core believe. For me, it was really hard because I was like, okay, like if I want love, unconditional love, why are all these men showing up that are emotionally unavailable for me in some way or form? And when I was like, oh, maybe it's that little girl inside me that's just still a little sad and fearful because her father abandoned her when she was little. Mind you, I wasn't going throughout my days crying. I thought I could care less. Is it care less or couldn't care? Whatever that, it's not like I was crying about it or telling friends like, no, I never talked about it. I didn't think it was even a problem. But when I learned this universal principle and I was like, okay, if this is all an internal mirror, something's inside of me feeling this way in order for it to be showing up. So I worked on it. I healed, as I say, the dogs don't bark, but the neighbor's dogs are barking. I healed that little girl. And I did the shadow work. I did the whole work and worked on myself to heal myself from the core so that I loved myself, because we don't get what we want, we get what we are. And what Leanne was a woman that was still emitting this energy, this frequency from that little girl from years and years ago. So once I cleaned it up and I worked on her and told her that she is worthy and deserves unconditional love, guess what? It showed up. And it was when I started loving myself, because we don't get what we want, we get what we are. So think about what you are. And sometimes this isn't the easiest thing to do. I will link a shadow workbook below this video if you think that that will work for you, or if you want to do journaling on your own to really kind of get to the core, because you are that Wi-Fi. And your reality is just giving you the baseline of what that Wi-Fi signal is emitting. So you have to reflect in, clean it up, figure it out for yourself. A few other things that I've done too is I love leaving sticky notes everywhere. I love, obviously, hence my name, Rise and Elevate, to rise above the current situation, regardless of what's going on, and stay and get in that elevated emotion of that desired life, desired reality, goals, dreams, etc., and stay in that elevated emotion as long and as humanly, as frequently as possible. Because when we can rise above and stay in that elevated emotion, get our nervous system aligned with it and get familiar with it, because our nervous system loves to go back towards familiarity, familiar and comfortable, get cozy with yourself in that desired state as much and as often, as frequently as possible. And that's why the sticky notes worked for me. I have some friends, they love to use focus and feel. Whatever it is that you think that will work for you, do it, because those are just little reminders. They're check-ins throughout your day. They're like, hey, what am I emitting right now? Let me just focus and feel. Or let me rise above this, because this isn't what I want, and stay in that elevated emotion. I'm telling you, it works, because you're working on your identity. You're working on that frequency that you're emitting. And another thing that I believe, and I know, science has even backed this up, is meditation. Because people are just walking around with like 47 open tabs open. And think about like 47 open tabs open in your phone. It's gonna slow it down a little bit. Maybe not, I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. But how are you going to see a new job opportunity or any opportunities coming your way if you got all this going on? You're not. How are you going to meet him or her, this love, if you got 47 tabs open? So close them and be present. Put the phone down. Go for walks by yourself. But the meditation was key. I remember when I started meditating was when my life, I have to say, my life really, really leveled up. And I was meditating a lot. Probably a little too much, but I remember I would even check into the hotel before like a business meeting, and I would take like 5-10 minutes just to meditate. It mentally prepared me. So give it a try. Try a guided meditation if you've never tried one. Sometimes it's hard for me just to lay there and listen to music. But shutting things down so you're present, because when you're present is when you're going to be able to observe and see all of these opportunities and people and things that you're emitting and asking for, right? It's like the little kid sitting at the table that just can't sit still to even eat their snack. You gotta calm it down and eat your snack. You know what I mean? I hope this video resonated with you. I will link that shadow workbook below. I'll also put a guided meditation on here if you want to give that a try. With that, much peace and love, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.